What's up? Hey everyone. What's up? We're back. After a few days of thinking and pondering and a few small hints filtered through my wife, I have 1.5 ideas. It's going pretty good. It's time to test my very small amount of ideas. And then maybe get frustrated and look to Google. She did look some stuff up. Oh, I meant to ask, how are you doing, John? But yeah, she looked up a little bit of stuff just to kind of like barely send me any, just give me something. She didn't give me much. Yeah, happy to ask. But yeah, she was able mostly to help me cut off a couple dead ends that were taking up brain space. So it doesn't get in the way of your meeting. I love that. Loading up the blueprints, ba-doom, ba-doom. Loading up the blueprints, ba-doom, ba-doom. Alright, step 1, allowance. Oh, I've still got this stupid shit going. That's fine. It'll be done soon. Servants' spare quarters. Get a single key, nice and early. How do I have a metal? Oh, I probably had the moon pendant. Laboratory seems good. Alright, I've got the break room now, which is a nice, easy way to get more key cards. Or to start the day with the key card. It's not like easy, but it's something at least. Permanently increase your lock-picking skills. Alright. And then a dead end or a turning to the left or something like this. Actually, the showroom's pretty good because there's always good stuff in the showroom. If you've got 98 gold, you know, there's always good stuff in the showroom with 98 gold. Alright, cool. Lots of gems. Now, a left turn would be great. Ooh, a utility closet is nice, but unnecessary. We'll hit the parlor. Grab the key. Let's see, we got a weird one. Blue box. Gems are in a box. This box. Well, this one can't be all false. This one could be all true. This box has no false statements. Alright, this box could be all false. And this one can't either. So this has to be all false. This one cannot be all true. So this one has to be all true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the word 6. This statement there's a box that contains a mix of true and false statements. Okay, so that's false. And that's gotta... Okay, so the gems are in a box with a 5-word statement. So I think it's here. Hooray! That bodes well. That's a good omen, I think. Oh, and the study? I wanted the study. Nice, delicious apple. What is beeping? Oh, there's a coin. Alright, that's a pretty good start to the day. We'll go pick an outside room. We need to kind of avoid doing too many big backtracks until we get a couple more footsteps. I just don't want to run down on them too hard. I guess we'll just hit the shelter. Get that free key and then keep moving around. Free gem, not free key. But now we don't have to worry quite so much about red rooms. We need to keep our gems up. Even though we have the emerald bracelet, I want to save at least 8 gems, because my guess right now is that I have to put the attic in a specific spot, and I think I know the specific spot. Note, I had a fairly good start to this day, but, you know, it's a roguelike, so it could fall apart at any moment. Trophy room is good. Patio is set well. Servant's quarter is set well. That's all set well. No, my plan is to continue streaming on Thursdays. I might have only announced this after you had to leave on Tuesday, but I had a dentist appointment and a second appointment in the afternoon, so I had to call it on that particular Thursday. But the plan is to continue streaming on Thursdays. I still have quite a few teeth, in fact. Enough that if, you know, you didn't know about teeth, you'd be astonished at how many teeth I have, but as a human being with a human mouth, you're probably not that surprised at the number of teeth I have. Beep 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 boop 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 beep 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 boop 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 beep 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 boop 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 beep boop 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 boop. A worthless old tin can. Pop another tunnel, why not? A power of 2, or around there somewhere. It's close to a power of 2, yeah. If we're being honest, right now we have to use a float to count how many teeth I have, because it's not an integer value at the moment. Quick little treasure trove stop. Save directly. Use my key. Ein means dreams in Arajan. That doesn't appear helpful to me, but thank you. Same. You have like 30.2 teeth. Yeah. As long as we're in the non-integer teeth collection. Dreams to dream. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit risky, but I think it'll be fine. We get the ornate compass. But we can get all of this. Perf. Alright, that stuff's not perfect. But soon I should be able to get, hopefully, some footsteps with the sort of slightly increased movement ability I have with the ornate compass. Three times 12 divided by 9 is 4. Okay, -6 squared is 36, rounds to, I think, 0. -49 rounds to 0. Is this just 13 then? Yeah, cool. Couple keys. Can't say no to a couple keys. Should be, yeah, because I got this shelter today, so. Oh, and a prism key. Please give me a room with food. We hit security. Damn it, just when I was gonna get my streaming numbers through the roof. Yeah, I will continue to disallow you, the cheap viewers, from Mystified Collaboration 49. Alright, cool. Keycards are not a concern any longer. Although my footsteps continue to be. You're like a parent just trying to explain why I shouldn't do the heroin.
Now, Johnny, I know that you found a good supply of heroin, but that doesn't mean you should inject it.
Apparently, there was some undiscovered phlegm deep in my throat. And that undiscovered phlegm was very immediately found when I tried to do a pretend dad voice. All right. All right, let's throw caution to the wind. That was a fun noise, yeah. Alright, where are we going? Where are we dropping, chat? Well, you see, we don't have enough footsteps. I'm gonna be so cross if I run out of footsteps trying to do this. Turnip, you've saved. Oh, right, I can't get footsteps anymore because of my fucking constellation. I should have considered that. I guess you really need to take it step by step. Unimpressive pebbles. Shouldn't have picked that up, actually. Tell that to David. Who's David? Redraw. 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 I should have picked dead end earlier. Redraw. Redraw. Attic. Huh. Well, so much for that idea. Next time, we'll try and draft it on rank 7 instead of rank 8. And if that doesn't work, we will be fully out of ideas. Tell that to... Oh, yeah. Oh, little David. Honestly, I've seen the treasure trove. I don't have any more interest in this day, so we're just gonna call it. Sinners. I don't know anything about the movie Sinners except that it is one that exists. I guess I also know that many people seemed to like it. But, you know, I don't watch a lot of movies. Oh, let's redraw. We're in a corner. Get the treasure trove now. Even though we don't have keys. We'll have keys soon. Good deal. Deals with black experience in America, so it does get heavy. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Black experience in America is one that can be difficult sometimes due to all the racism. That's what was in the trailer, so you're leaving it there. That's fair. All right. Don't forget to go back for the treasure trove jewels. Banana. It's a weird spot for the foyer, but I think I might get it. Showroom. We're stacked with the money cash. We've got stacks and stacks of gold, which isn't that impressive because the game only allows a stack to be 5 before it starts a new stack, but still quite a lot. Break room. Get a couple of keys from arithmetic. I have stacks of money if 5 is a stack. Yeah, just move to Blueprints World where 5 is a stack of money. 4 squared is 16. Fwibble Fwobbled is 61. Minus 30 twice is 1. 10 times 1 is 10, rounds to 10, flips to 1. 1 plus 10 is 11, times 8, oh, that's half of 1, I have to start this one over, sorry. 10 times half of 1 is 5, which rounds back to 10, and Flibble Flobbles to 1. Okay, we're fine. Plus 10 is 11, times 18 is too big of a number. $11 times 18 is 198, which rounds to 198, and Flibble Flobbles to a number too big to be displayed here. 10 times 1 times 0.5 is 5. Rounds to the nearest tens place. So 10 flips to 1. Alright, well, given that I don't understand this one, we're just gonna take a quick picture of it, and then we're gonna just brute force it, because that's how we survive. 2? How is that 2? You have a 5% chance. Yeah, and I have infinite opportunities to... Oh, fuck me. Well, that's the end of the day. That's a shame. At least I have a key. And we'll walk back to the break room and call it a day. Oh, gosh darn it, Julia. That's why you don't leave yourself with one spot. Well, that's not exactly the sentence I had intended then. A secret door lies hidden in the red house. Yeah, I know a secret door lies hidden in the blue house. The greenhouse? Yeah, I found the one in the greenhouse too. Park it on the couch, take a quick nap, wake up outside. So one of the things my wife told me was that there was a limited number of treasure trove clues, at which point I immediately guessed that there were 46 of them, and she asked, and I asked her to confirm that if it was true. So yeah, there's only 46 of those, and we counted through my clues and we're fairly close. So if I'm able to draft my final idea, and the treasure trove clues don't help me with any new ones, and I'm still stuck, I do think it will be Google time. Just to let everyone know, I'm not above admitting defeat. Commonplace, perfect. The pool is standard, that's still good. This is unusual, that's still good. All right. We'll hit a workshop. Free Sledgeham's hammer. Bow. Surprising amount of northward movement I've been able to get on this east pile. All right. Only one of this box's statements is true. The blue box contains the gems. The white box is empty. This box cannot be completely true. Only one of blue box's statements is true. The black box is empty. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Only one of white box's statements is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box is empty. Only one of the blue box's statements is true. Can't be true. It could be false, though. The black box is empty. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Only one of the... I think the blue box is true, which puts the gems in the black box. Nah, fuck. Oh well. Tomorrow. We'll leave that door for now and just work our way back down. Leave that tower of powerful doors for later. In case we get Funko popped or whatever. With the wine cellar here, it's a good spot for a dead end. This is subpar as drafting opportunities goes. Go get our outside room. Not sure which one is best for my goals right now, but we'll get one of them. I guess with this set of opportunities, the trading post isn't bad, but the tool shed is also good. I prefer, oh, not the magnifying glass. At least I can't find it again later. Maybe I'll need it to burn something, who even knows? She has decreased the meaningless value to 36. Oh no, he has decreased it to 35. Does the desire for smaller numbers know no bounds? What a negative day. Yeah, Suma, it's unlike you to be so negative. The statement matching this statement is on a box containing gems. The statement matching this statement is on a completely true box. No, for fucking sake. Oh, I hate when they get fucking mega referential like this. My brain doesn't hold it. I got lucky. That was luck. Hey there, digital dogs. I have forgotten your names. I know one of you is named Hot Sauce. Actually, it's Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and 5% luck and 20% skill? Yeah, as long as it wasn't that much concentrated power of will. Something percent pleasure and etc. percent pain. And 100% reason to remember the name. And like Doc, he doesn't need his name up in lights. He just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact a lot of people think that they know him. You got hot sauce in your bag? Swag. 10% luck? Okay, that's fair. I obviously, despite knowing a fair number of those words, don't know all of them. I guess you needed another 5% luck to get that one right. Now I've got fucking remember the name stuck in my head, but just like that first verse. At least it's not just the chorus. That would be debilitating. Really sorry. Feel free to ban me, because I was really disrespectful to Fort Minor there. Hey, don't worry about it. You're forgiven. Given what a numbers girl you are, surprised you don't remember the percentages in that song. I mean, that's a good point. Sumashira speaks the truth. That is moderately surprising. I guess if I did the whole chorus, I would have remembered that it normally adds up to 100 and then 100 again. Numbers Girl would be a fantastic nickname for you. Hey, I mean, I've had worse nicknames. It normally adds up to 100, implying sometimes there's a rendition where he fucks up his math. Yeah, it's a weird deal he made with Spotify. So that just like 2% of the time you get a song where the numbers are all fucked. I would like to see the studio, please. Or some dice, I guess. I'd take dice. The salary, it's all about reality and making some noise. Means Winnie, but now checking it up. Okay, go home, Mr. Minor. Thank you. %50 pain and a 2% chance to have to remember a different name. Hard to get that. I think there might be too many syllables there. Maybe someone more talented could nail it. The first roguelike song. I watched a video on a rapper from like, he still raps, right? But like his heyday was the late 90s, early 2000s. His name was Cannabis. Can I bus was kind of how he stylized it. Like, can I bust a rhyme or whatever? And he made a weird roguelike song where it's like a bunch of verses that all shuffle together. And I don't really remember the details. Take a treasure trove. Let's see what I can pull up. Give me just a sec. Originally released on a mixing board, listeners had the power to flick between the beats and 5 vocal layers as the song was playing. In doing so, you created a unique 10-minute/200 bar song with each listen, hence the name Infinity. What's not obvious at first pass is that each layer is structured in such a way as to still rhyme with the other layers, no matter how you switch between them. For instance, compare the first 2 lines of each layer. Swapping either line for the same one of any other layer would still form a rhyme. Initially titled Bar War, it is an infamously 1,000 bar song. So that's a pretty roguelike song if you ask the Julia about it. Fuser vibe. A bit, yeah, but like way before Fuser. The true treasure of the trove is in this room, but is not in the house. What? Do I have to? Alright, I have an idea. We can chalk up another idea, everyone. We got another idea. Surprise! Game gave us another idea. Gotta put the treasure trove in the outer room. Should have figured that from the clues earlier. Friggin', because I was just confused. Grism. Okay. Oh good, a clue I recognize. He's like, talk. He doesn't need his name up in lights. God, go home, Fort Minor. Someone give me a different song to have stuck in my head. Oh no, not that one. Thank you, past radio station. funky. The fucking monkey's paw curled in and was like, oh, a different song, Julia? Oh, and now I've got fucking super bass. That's honestly better than Hotline Bling. I'd rather have that na 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 know she's got that super bass than fucking you used to.
You used to call me on your cell phone.
Richard Cheese actually did that song really well, and his character is meant to be pathetic. So the fact that the song is pathetic is it vibes rather than totally makes you hate the guy singing it. Replay by Liaz? I don't know. What is... I'm gonna get super DMCA'd for this. Never mind. Oh, that one! Shorty like a memory in my head. And I can't stop anything about it. Capital I, not lowercase l. I appreciate that. Google was smart enough to help me. Alright, well I can't put the attic where I thought I wanted to put the attic, but hey, we can change the day a little bit. Next day, we go get the shrine, we get the treasure trove, we call it a day in the treasure trove, we go out, got it. Now you got that. It is thematically appropriate. Thank you. I think. Oh, god damn it. It's a very wholesome song. Yeah. It's far better than some of the ones that get stuck in there. Oh, there's one from the old days. He like romanticizes monogamy with them. Yeah, he's not like, I just want to fuck and move on. Not trying to get a call from a shorty he's trying to dig out, as Mr. Ice Cube might say. Which still is fine. I'm not like upset that someone wants to have sex. Like, you're allowed to want to have sex. I'm not the Pope, you know? What do I choose here? This is a funny one. For each different lover, antechamber lever you pull, unseal one of the antechamber doors. Like, it already does that. If not using your AK defines a good day, then according to Ice Cube, every day in my life has been a good day. You know, that's a great way of looking at it. Ice Cube really made my day better. I'd like to imagine that Julia has a jar of earworms she sifts through, like an ant farm. It's a big-ass jar, and there are earworms in there that I haven't seen in years that if they were... if they came to the surface, they would be immediately stuck in my head. It's a little horrifying to think about, but like, I don't even remember all of the worms, but if I think about them, it's equivalent to the worm digging to the top of the pile. Oh. I don't care. Oh, I am a Barbie girl. That one's not deep in the jar, though. That one's like middle range in the jar. If you are what they say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Just can't wait to be king from The Lion King is Suma's constant earworm. That's very true. I get it. It's in mine too now. Love Fool. Love Fool. I don't think Love... What is... Is that a Justin Timberlake song? Justin? Rise and Fall? Are you just digging through my jar of earworms looking for worms you recognize? Because that's very funny. Where's my notes? Love me, say that you love me. Doop a doo doo boop bop a da da. Something like that. That is a deep one. That is in there somewhere. Oh no, I think that one's been chopped in half. Love me, say that you love me. Bitty, bitty, say that you need me. I can't It's something like that, I think. I don't even know this song, but I know that melody. Rise and Fall is that one song you heard in 2008, and it always stuck around for you. 77 gold. Oh, hell yeah. I win the Love Fool prize. Hey, you remember the 90s? That is not the one I wanted. I don't even care. I'm closing the game. I'm cheating. Welcome in, Zoop. We are just digging through old abandoned earworms, looking for songs that I somehow still know 30 years on, or 25, depending. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. The 90s never happened. Unrememberable. It's good to know. Good to know. Carrie old. Alright, let's try that again without fucking up and getting the wrong amount of gold into the jar. I don't even remember how I did what I did last time. I think the draft actually changes. Oh, I didn't seed the RNG the same way. Alright. I'm glad you believe in me, Suma. I need that. That's part of my plan. Leave it for now. Oh, I mean, it's a fat stack of cash. We'll get the fat stack of cash. Not enough gems to go gymming around. Coin on the ground. First thing I'm doing when I get my staff back into my giant mansion is I'm replacing this table. No glass furniture in my house. Thank you. I've watched enough episodes of Star Trek. I know what happens when you have glass furniture. It is an IRL rule. Glass furniture is just asking for trouble. It's even weirder in Star Trek where you have to assume that occasionally the gravity gets turned off, but we can set that to one side. $77 is the right value. Alright, now we need a key. I still want to try my attic idea, even though I think that my treasure trove in the outer room is a better call. Oh, fuck. They keep giving me these complicated ass giant box puzzles, and I can't. That's fine. I think poor little Arthur is looking for his mother, who's working from home today. Poor little Arthur is such a pathetic dog. Which is probably a little mean, but it's also a lot of truth. What did Arthur do to this? I mean, Arthur has done a lot of pathetic things in the time we've known him. Where should we start? Arthur is a very sensitive boy. Humans ruined him. We bred his brains and survival instincts out. I mean, yeah, that's really the problem. I think for me, the number one is that Arthur is so upset about being barked at that if he is inside his house and one of the neighbor dogs is barking, there are times when he wigs out and starts barking at them. Despite the fact that he's inside and They cannot get him. Dogs don't understand doors. Yeah, the monk waits beyond the second chamber. That tracks. So that's probably number one for me. He's also very sensitive to the sight of humans he doesn't know. Like, to the point where if he sees a neighbor out the window, he will charge the window barking at them. But quickly back down when it opens. Yeah, that tracks. Dogs, yeah, dogs. I don't think dogs understand fences. Or gates, or walls, or door. I think they're dumb. Precious little creatures, but also dumb as a box of rocks. Gotta stop looking at the Chamber of Stars for a while. Or the Spiral of Stars, or whatever we call that fucking thing. How else can we diss Arthur? What else has he done, the pathetic little man? I want the study, but I don't have enough gems to really employ it. Alright, then we pull this lever just for fun. Attic. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Huh. Well, so much for that idea. What is beeping at me? key. Well, I am out of the ideas I came with, but I have one idea left. Because it gave me a new one today. We'll, just go make good on that rather than drafting our whole way through the house, because I have, frankly, gotten the joy I am likely to get out of that part of the game for now. Alright, treasure trove, outer room, proper blessing, call it a day. I'm gonna take a very swift break because I have to do a thing. I'll be right back. Alright. Now, I hope we either get something really useful that, like, starts unraveling the rest, or, like, nothing at all. Can't believe I didn't try this already. There's an old looking box. That box looks old as fuck. We gotta go get our old key. Let's grab all this free money. Yeah, that's an old ass box. Gonna take the elevator down to the key. Sure am glad that I already have the key, 'cause I would be so confused if I just saw that big old box. Big old box. didn't notice before, but when that clock counts all the way down, it doesn't stop at 0, it stops at 8. But not like a time, just like 0008. What a bunch of nerds in this mansion. You are so right for that. Uncle Simon, fucking nerd. Uncle Herbert, fucking nerd. My mother, Mary, fucking nerd. Simon, the player, fucking nerd. Alright, Box, what you got for me? A scepter. If you call it a day in a room matching the chosen color, Royal Scepter will not be lost at the end of the day. This symbol I have only seen in one other place. And it's on the door that we're walking to now. Now, in all likelihood, this does nothing. Maybe I still need my regular crown also matching to get in there. Maybe it's some third thing. But it's certainly not just the Royal Scepter set to blue. Maybe it's Maybelline. What an odd door. Break room is blue, so I could call it a day in the break room and keep my scepter. 20 plus 10 is 30. Minus 2 is 28. Flibby flobbed is 82. Divided by 2 is 41. minus 10 is 31. Flippity flopped is 13. 40 squared is enormous. 40 times 40 divided by 10. 40 times 4 divided by 16 is 10. Minus 1 is 9. Fuck. Did I misread something? Oh. What? Oh, that's times 1, not minus 1, and then it's half, so it's 5. Misreading that, alas. Break room and a security card. This only blue rooms thing is kind of tricksy. It's not like only blue rooms, but it's all I'm getting. Let's get some water back into the kitchen, you goofus. Kitchen is number 4, which is attached to only this pump. So we'll just junk it all out into the kitchen. Landon, what's wrong? Guess we'll put 2 goes here in the middle, so like this. And then up, over, up. And then we press the pool button. Wrong direction. This one's weird. And then into the reservoir. All the way out of the pool. Pool is drained. Sledgehammer will open it. Are the chests in there? I just remembered I've got a weird poem thing. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. So that does seem to imply the crown is necessary for something. But it also seems to suggest that perhaps some stone is also needed. And that one's a bit more of a mystery to me. How many mechanic rooms do I have? Just the 2. This is true. So this cannot be all the way true. This cannot be all the way false. This cannot be all the way false, so this has to be all the way false. So the gems are not in the black box, the gems are not in this box, the gems are in the blue box. Seems like maybe the key with these more complicated referential puzzles is figuring out which ones are true and false based on which ones present paradoxes or whatever. Oh, I'm out of keys. That's unfortunate. Well, that's this day, I guess. Down to the break room. Guess I have a sledgehammer. No, I don't. Break room is that way. Call it a day. Call it. Try again to get to the blue Prince room. Ah, so it stays blue until I don't call it a day in a blue room, I bet. Parlor. All boxes displaying the word gyms contain gems is false unless only one box says the word gems. All statements displaying the word word contain words. I'm just gonna take a guess that it's the middle one. Oh, hooray. If I do need a stone, I know the one. There's only one stone. Oh. I've had a thought. I need to accomplish some things to make that thought work, I guess. 20 minus 1 is 19, flopped is 91. Minus 20 is 71, flopped is 17. 1 plus 4 plus 15 is 19, flopped is 91. Plus... How do you flop a 3-digit number? What? 1 plus 4 plus 15 is 19. You flop it, you get 91. You add 6 plus 10, and you have 105. You add 2. I don't understand. Because once it's a 3-digit number, you can't get it back to a... I guess you could, maybe. 91 plus 6 is 97. Plus 2 is 99. Plus 10 is 109. 901, I guess. Plus 1 is 902. Plus 4 is 906. Plus 3 is 909, which doesn't flip. Plus 3 is 912. Plus 15 is 927. Plus 1 is 928, which doesn't make any fucking sense. How is that 2? Secret garden key. Cool. Needed a key. Tunnel, sure. Oh, I shouldn't have used that key. Oh, an observatory is fine though. That's fine. This is what's 3 times 9? 27? What's 54 minus 27? 27? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you ever attempt to add... Oh no. Okay, and now I think my best bet is to try and use one of these doors. Oh, perfect treasure trove placement. Oh, it couldn't be better. The last train has left the station. Copy that. Open this. Delicious microchips. Everybody loves eating microchips. They're not very filling, though. For that, you'll need macro chips. I'm glad you, like, wanted to make the same silly joke as me. That's marriage. Alright, well, if it's not these two things, then I'm gonna try and get the stone. But if I can't get the stone, then I'll be cross. And if it's not the stone, then I'll be cross. But I guess I don't know for sure if the shrine can even show up while you have a blessing from the shrine. There's the shrine. I guess we get to find out. The deadly stone. Yep. Alright. Either this does it or it doesn't. And we'll find out together. Well, huh. Steady as the scepter, scepter. Deadly as the stone, stone. Heavy as the crown. My remaining brand new idea I've had while just sitting here deadly serious and silent and curious is that if I somehow took these things to the throne room, perhaps it would be happy? Perhaps then it would be happy with me?
Maybe then it'll love me.
If it doesn't love you already, then it doesn't deserve to. Hee. I appreciate your love for me. Grumble, grumble. The throne room, just in time. You got anything for me? Oh! Well, that's a yes.
Steady is the scepter.
Oh, what do we have here? They found the box. Buried in the ruins of the castle.
Deadly is the stone.
Oh, it's the boy from the book.
Heavy is the crown.
It's my mom. Doing a theft.
Ready is the throne.
Oh, look at all the blue. Blueprints. Throne of the blueprints. The next time you draft 8 blueprints in a row, permanently unlock all blue sealed doors. This floor plan is permanently ascended. Permanent changes do not reset each day. And I have no footsteps to do it today. I love them looking like Sims burglars. Yeah, that rules. When you press a blue tile, it copies the ability of the middle tile. I've never seen a cutscene in all my time watching. So exciting. Yeah, I have seen... There were 5, I think, from Alzara. 1 when I got my first clear. And then this one. Welcome in, Androgynous. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, I know how to... I gotta restart this. How do I get one up there? Didn't mean to do that, but that'll work. No, that was wrong. Julie is cool goat. Killing it today. Appreciate you saying so. I'm feeling pretty cool even if this puzzle's giving me a bit of a tricky time. There we go. Nailed it. That was perfect. Allowance token. Regrettably, we can't draft 8 rooms in a row today because we don't have the footsteps. But I feel damn close. Close for the first time in a while. I haven't felt close for a while. Alright, I need to eat, but I'm not stopping right now, so... if I can't do it today, I'll take a break and I'll go get some human food and I'll put it in my human mouth. And I'll chew on it with my human teeth. My non-integer value of human teeth. Oh, I'm still fucking cursed! Oh, I needed the trophy room, actually. Commissary will do. Trophy room will be easier to get because of the whole blue scepter thing. For the record, if you were curious, all the Alzara things, those all happened a long time ago. Like gameplay wise, they were all fairly early, as was my ability to get to room 46 for the first time. So it's easy to have missed the other cutscenes. They were all a long time ago. Hey dogs, digital dogs, one of whom I have forgotten the name, but... Yeah, so the ones with Alzara were like these weird, cryptic things with these like hard to identify as clues. They were weird. I loved them. I would watch another 5, like, just scratch my head and be like, what does this mean? Over and over again. But right now we need to draft the throne room and then 8 blue rooms in a row. I should have slept in the throne room, then it would be out here waiting for me. Damn it. No, I was cursed. I lost my blessing because I was cursed. I didn't know that was a thing. Very fun to watch our puzzle queen do her thing. Oh, I think I like being called someone's puzzle queen. I think that's good for me. It's happened a few times. And I have decided that yes. Like, my wife has done it, and I've always liked that, but my wife could call me anything, including late for dinner, and I would still like it, because she's my wife. Guess we'll take the treasure trove. You have seen all the memos that appear in this room. That's what I thought. Shit's moving, so we're good. Back to the showroom, buy some stuff. Keys are no longer an issue. I guess they kind of weren't already with the dogs and the shovel and the root cellar, but I do like to call her my puzzle queen. It complicates things though, because in college, I earned the Princess of Puzzles title. We are puzzle royalty of different kingdoms, united to make the kingdom. True facts. I would really like the throne room to appear, please. This lore goes places. Oh yeah, we've got lore. What's this? This is 3 times 6 is 18. The lore of 6. is this half 8? What does it matter that it's half 8? We don't need... Okay. 6 minus 5 is 1. Squared is 1. Minus 5 is negative 4. Squared is 16. Throne room. Dear Princess of Puzzles. Lucky me. There's my throne. My beautiful, beautiful throne. Nice and blue and beautiful. Alright. Now all we have to do is be great at video games. That should be no problem at all, because I am great at video games, so. She makes me better at puzzles. Honestly, I didn't used to like logic puzzles as much. They grew on me after I met it all. Yeah, we're puzzle-wise. Keep walking. I don't actually need keys, right? Except to open trunks. Just for the record, while we're on the subject of loving wives, I love mine very much, and I feel as fortunate as I know how to explain. And honestly, then some. Dinner is ready. Rotunda is very good here. Oh, that's scary. Security, no gems for you. That's why it was scary a moment ago. Fingers crossed. Sauna, seal unlocked. and some running shoes. And my accounts have been thawed. Wonderful news all around. Let's go open a new fucking door. What do you say? What do you say we go open a new door, everyone? Ba-ba-da. Bop, bop. Ba-da, bop. Bop, bop. Ba-na-na-na. Ba. Doors. Doors.
Ope.
Door, 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 door. Door, 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 door. First we need all these microchips, though. You think that if you had some very small cheese and some microchips, you could make mini nachos? There's a better way to do that joke. Someone else can have it if they want it. Door, 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 tick a door. Door, 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 tick a door. Oh my. There is no end to this journey. There are 2 true boxes in this room. You have reached the end of your journey. What? What? Now you'll be entombed in a puzzle box room. Congrats. I don't... This one? The Blueprints by Mary Matthew Jones. To my son Simon, in whose eyes I see the world anew. There was a blue prince who sat on a blue throne. He had a blue crown made of sapphires and a blue castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things blue. It's the only true color in my humble view. He couldn't stand the tint of a hallway or a shop. He couldn't stand the shade of trees the green rooms brought. He seldom talked to others, for they rarely shared this view. He never went to town, nor saw the flags they flew. And do you know which game the prince instead would play? The one that made him happy whenever skies were gray. A game he had played in the house and on the grounds, and maybe you can guess from the clues that we have found. It was a game full of rooms and the stories that we climb about a house full of lies and the truth that one prince finds. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this game is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A game about you and the plans that you made, about a blue prince and his blueprints, the blue game we just played. The end. But what's in the black box? I'm gonna friggin' cry. Was that the end of the game? Or is there no end? Do I have to go back and open the black box? Well, let's call it a day. Not yet. We need the blue scepter to do that again. Unless the door stays open. Honking. This does call for a honk. Alright, blue room. Keep the scepter. The workshop is a bluer room. Love the honking. Always down for honking. I swear, if that door is sealed again, I'm gonna eat a bag of chips. I don't actually have any chips. I finished my Cheetos last night. What did I keep? Do Cheetos count as chips? You know, I guess I don't know. Like, they're right there in the same aisle as all of the chips. But they're not really chip-shaped, right? They're not tortilla chip-shaped or... Very wise, John. Very wise. Damn, door's shut. Oh, it's not shut. Okay. Black chest. Black box time. Time for the black box. Okay, that's the one that I had to click. Okay, so I'm at the end. That book was the end. I have reached the end of my journey. Why is it so spooky? I don't know. Huh. Well, everyone, we have beaten the game. I'm fairly sure. Well, I was kind of expecting credits of some sort. But that's Blue Prince. Except I am fairly certain I am missing a red letter. Cuz I never found the final safe. So, yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna go eat, get some food, shove it in my mouth hole. When I come back, we're probably gonna do some Googling to figure out what else I've missed. But we'll handle that in a minute. Please enjoy this picturesque mountain view, and I will return soon. Alright. I'm back. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the game, and if it's not, we're gonna discover it together here. But I gotta shove some food in my mouth so I can take my pill. I deserve multiple G's, GG's if you will. Thanks so much. I appreciate you saying so. I feel accomplished. So what insight does Google give if you looked anything up? I haven't looked anything up immediately yet. What I'm curious about, and we might as well do this now because I finished my food. I need to put a pill in my mouth. I guess I did look up what happens if I opened the black box, but all I saw was that there was a cutscene for it, not like what would happen. Blueprints, how many red letters? The wiki here says there's 8 red letters. So that one's in the study. Red letter 3 is the one and only red letter whose location remains a mystery. Red letter 4 is in the boudoir. I found that one. Red letter 5 is in the drafting studio safe. Is this safe in the drafting studio? There's a miniature safe that you can open with a magnifying glass. Huh. Never would have tried that. Now we have to try and get the damn drafting studio because I'm curious. I haven't seen that one in days because it's super rare right now. I need the conservatory to pop it open. 12 minus 11 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 15 flopped is 51 plus 15 is 66. Flopped is 66 plus 15 is 81. Flopped is 18. Well, 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 who needs the magnifying glass now? You're always, and I love this, this is very funny for me, you're always right on board to be like, hey, you know that thing that you just said you wanted? Earlier, you said you didn't want it. Get owned, nerd. And I think that's very funny. Your day will end immediately if you ever attempt to add another word. Fuck. What a consequence. Yeah, I've been just staring at this constellation, but I want all the words. I want to know all the words. I guess I'm Googling stuff now. I could know all the words to it. Interesting. I wish I had known that there was a limit to how many times I'd be able to use the Spiral of Stars. That's kind of funny that it's temporary. How many words are in it? If there's 46 words in this thing, I'm gonna scream. No, it's 100. Okay. Good, I didn't want to scream in anyone's ear. What's a magnifying glass? The family core. I still don't know what the family core is, do I? Oh, what do you mean? How is the sum of the digits? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, how is that? So glad I'm the one Googling now, so you're not racking your brain figuring out what I might already know. MCC. XIII. That's 1,000, 1,213. That's 1213. How is the sum 8? How is the sum 8? sum of the family core digits is 3 plus 5 equals 8. How? It's 1, 2, 1, 3. How is that 8? Alright, well, I guess that's waiting for me somewhere. How is that 8? I'm so confused at how I was supposed to get to this. I am really baffled looking at this. How is the what? I'm just really confused about how you can go from the Roman numerals M, C, C, X, I, and get the number 8 out of that. Oh, I should say, if you have an understanding of how to get from those Roman numerals to 8, I'm actually totally happy if you tell me that idea. Because it's very confusing to me in this moment. I've increased the meaningless value to 36. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. Sorry, y'all. The robot does what the robot wants. Well, here's the clue for whatever I needed. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. One. First number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. Call it a room in the blue room. Call it a day in the blue day. I'm still perplexed. Let's read that dumb thing again. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. Um, 13. Half of 11 is 5.5 times... Oh, it's a third of 11. No, it's half of 11 total. So that's 11 flipped is 11. Okay. On the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals. And somehow I know the answer is 8 because I've Googled it because I'm ready to cheat. But like, what? Alright, we're gonna hide down here in the shelter for a sec. And I'm gonna run off to do something very quickly. I'll be right back. Wrong button. Alright, forgive me. The drawing room. I will pick the drawing room. Secret garden key. Secret garden key. We haven't seen the treasure trove since we've seen all of the things in the treasure trove. Maybe the boxes just reset. Maybe the boxes are empty. Yep. Green memos and blue boxes are sometimes false. I've seen that before. I don't have a lot of gubbins. I need more gubbins. Give me some gubbins, please. Alright, I'm gonna Google the ballroom real fast, because I want to know what's going on with it. It looks like, despite my complete distrust of the ballroom, there is nothing in there. That one's just been puzzle madness the whole time. Which, honestly, kind of funny. Seemed fishy, but I guess the fish was a red herring. This box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other two boxes are true. It sounds like they'd all be true, but they can't be. Feel really good about yourself that you just came up with that? Yeah, good work. Well, that would have been interesting to find sooner. But finding it at this stage is It is nothing to me. Gift shop. We'll hit the observatory, actually. You're late, but you definitely appreciated it. Very good. Oh shoot, accidentally sheltered my electric eel aquarium, which is fine. It's just unnecessary and a waste. It's like, it's not a bad thing that it happened. It's just now that's one less good sheltering that I can get later because I made a mistake and forgot that it was red. A lot of dice. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. That's what I've been needing to know for a while. I kind of forgot about that clause. So we come into the directory, we go to the drafting room, studio, and I can't, okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's how it looks if I'm actually getting to do the thing I want. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Video Jame, appreciate your help. Itchy foot. I've got a case of the itchy foot. Hey, have a good day, John. Thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourself, okay? Office, conference room, foyer, whatever. Definitely took my pill, but my brain is being just a little crunchy this afternoon. Which is, of course, the reason I take the pill is to keep my brain from being crunchy. I say, of course. That's not necessarily strictly known. Thanks, robot. I appreciate you reminding me about the importance of breath. I'm out of keys. Ass and butts. Well, that's the end of this day. I need to call it in a blue room or I lose my scepter. This is blue, though. Redraw till you get the conservatory, or you run out of redraws. Alright, I don't trust the foyer, and I'm checking it now. This is claiming that there's nothing useful in the foyer. Nothing sneaky laying around. Where am I at? I got so sidetracked looking up spoilers. Oh, a shovel. Everybody loves a shovel. It's everybody's favorite type of digging equipment. Backhoes? Who needs those? We're all about shovels around here. We all dig a shovel. Oh, fuck! That's not what I meant to do, fuck! Well, everything's ruined. Beep, 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 boop, bop. I think I might just call it a stream here. You know, I've had my success. And, I think I'm good with this game. I think I'm done. I might dig through the wiki a bit more. But, at this point, I think what this game has for me is drafting things until... Like, I want to see what they have left, but I can just see it on the browser, you know? Because trying to get the house to allow me to draw the things I want is... It's a very interesting game, and I've had a lot of fun with it, and I also think I have had the end of my fun with it. So, yeah. I'm still playing like I'm gonna keep playing, but I might stop playing. Oh yeah, thanks for watching me play it. I appreciate that. It's nice having you here. But yeah, I think I am done. Thanks everyone for hanging out and watching me play this cool game that I'm fairly certain I have beaten when I read that blue book. If it turns out I haven't beaten it, I'll tell you all about it next time I stream, which will be Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. I've never been to Tuesday. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being chill. And thanks for having fun. Let's see, what do we got here? Clickety click. Yeah, we'll call that a stream. Take care, everyone. Bye.